So this girl just finished since we've been here. And if you guys can see, she's got an amazing clutch. It literally looks perfect. Like, if they could all look like this, that would be awesome. But they can't. So anyways, this one is part of our sort of special projects. Anyway, she's a red double het albino white side. She was bred to our blood red tiger het albino. So we'll get albinos out of it, and well, they'll be reds and they'll be red albinos, and then we will see what happens with the tiger gene. So this is a breeding that should help me at least determine like what tiger is. Is it really recessive? If it's recessive, none of these will be tigers. But if it's not, then there could be tigers in this clutch, and I don't totally know the answer to that. So this will help me find that out. So anyways, kind of a big deal clutch, and there's plenty of eggs to help us make that determination. So that'll be great. I'm gonna go ahead and get her put away, and then we'll work on the eggs. Okay, we got all the eggs out, and we're ready to start separating them. We'll candle as we go, maybe. I haven't actually counted a total just yet. It might be easier to count once we have them all put away. But we'll just go ahead and start peeling them off and putting them in. This is taking a while. There's a lot of eggs here. But this is actually going faster than some of the other ones because these eggs are very pretty and I'm not as stressed about popping one accidentally. So this is going pretty quick. I think it was this girl's first time. I know I have two of these that are the same thing, and one laid last year and one didn't. But whichever one did lay last year, it was really small clutch. And so I don't remember if it was this girl or her sister. I think it's her sister. But this clutch is just like insane. This might actually be our biggest clutch ever. It's probably our most fertile clutch. Well, our biggest fertile clutch ever, I would say. For sure. I think. I don't know, I'll have to look now. But I was sitting here thinking about it. It might actually be. This girl actually held on to her eggs a little longer than the normal 10 days. She's kind of being a bum, but we redid her box, and then she laid. So, sometimes that's all it takes. And she just must have gotten comfortable finally. She laid 2 days late, so she laid on day 12 instead of day 10, but that's totally fine. She got them all out, and seriously, they look so perfect, so if snakes made me wait a couple extra days for a clutch like this, I ain't mad about it, that's for sure. Alright, okay, so what do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22! Holy smokes! Hands down, that's gotta be our biggest clutch, right?
Yeah, probably.
I think it is. I have most of my records right here, and there's nothing that would have beat it from a couple years ago. See 18s, and I see a 19, and a 19, and then this year we had a 20 and a 21. This is the biggest clutch ever. Biggest clutch ever. Ka-chow! Wow, that's super cool. Alright, and it's perfect. That's even better. Oh man. Alright, okay, well, this is kind of a big deal. We have 22 opportunities here to see what happens with this tiger project also. And it'll be really interesting to see how this turns out. So, hey guys, what's up? So it's I am actually really excited right now. I'm just also really tired right now. It's like 10:30 at night right now, and we've been waiting for this female to finish laying her eggs today, and she still isn't done. She has one more. So I'm really trying hard to not bug her too much. But these are kind of important eggs, so I'm just gonna kind of try and take them over here really quick. Anyway, I'll show you. Now you'll know why it's kind of important. And it's just me down here because Spencer stayed at home with the baby because he's asleep right now. So, anyways, if you check her out, yes, indeed, it's a tiger. So, as you can see, she does have one more down here. So not gonna bother her too much. But it's kind of a big deal clutch. So here's your pile of eggs up here. And so anyways, I'm just gonna work on getting them put away. And hopefully she'll get that last one out tonight. Alright, so I'm ready to sneak these away from her really quick. Like I said, I'm just trying to do this really fast so I don't bother her too much. I already feel like I've had her out too much, but it'll be dark and quiet in here, so she should just pop that last one out on her own, no problem. Just gonna grab the rest of her eggs really quick. Alright, okay, I just finished taking the eggs away from her. I'm just gonna put her back. We're gonna leave her alone, and then we're gonna focus on these eggs really quick. So, I'm gonna just go put her back, and good job, girl. We'll see you in the morning. And I just really hope that wasn't too much commotion for her. Hopefully she can work that egg out, but I didn't want to let these eggs sit there all night either, just because they weren't back on the heat at all, and she wasn't curled up around them either to try to keep them warm. Since this is kind of a big deal clutch to me, I just want to take them. And good news is that first egg has beautiful veins in there. It's got a great embryo. I doubt you guys can even see that, but it's hard for me to tell. I'm looking at the screen. It's to the side of the camera right here. But anyways, it's good. So, that's great. Also, there's just one egg. Look at this egg. It's like massive. Actually, funny enough, it's got like a mid-section line. Almost like it was going to be 2 eggs at one point. But, you know what'd be cool is if it was a twin, right? But anyway, it's like, I'm sorry, you guys. Okay, alright. See that one? It's like shaped like kind of like a jelly bean, a little bit. Not quite, but, no. Anyways, just one embryo, just so you know. But, turns out it's a twin, and I called it, right? Well, so this breeding was a tiger, so this is a tiger project. So it's tiger to tiger. So, with that being said, everything should be a tiger. So, makes that nice, straightforward. She apparently is a hypo. So, it was a hypo tiger to a tiger, basically. And so, all the babies, like I said, should be tigers. And then I guess they should all be het hypos, unless the male proves out to be hypo also. Or het hypo, I mean. So, that could be really cool. That could be really interesting. I gotta grab another egg box, so I'm gonna grab that. I haven't even counted actually. We'll count in just a minute. And she does have one more in her, so with the assumption that it's good and the hope, of course, that it's good, hopefully I'll be adding one more to this box in the morning. That would be best case scenario. So if I've got 5 going in here, this would be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So there's 14 and then the slug. So, 14 good ones is great. And then maybe, there'll be one more. I'll have to see what things look like in the morning. Otherwise, we'll just be stuck with the 14, I guess. Which isn't a bad thing. It's all good. I'm still really excited about this. That the Tigers are working out this year so far. At least it seems like it, so. Well, let me tell you, I am stoked, you guys. These all look really solid. Great looking veins. The eggs are formed pretty well. There's a couple weird shapes, but you know, it really doesn't matter the shape of the egg. If the shell is like good, here we go again. If the shell is good and you have a good embryo, then then it can hatch. Is what I was trying to get at. So it doesn't really matter, if you have some wonky looking eggs, or if they're, just shaped weird or whatever. Because that really doesn't actually matter much. So, and it doesn't matter if they're small or if they're big, like I've said in some other videos, I get some eggs that are really small in clutches that have eggs that are this big in clutches, and you know what? It doesn't matter. Just the babies will be smaller, and maybe you gotta feed them pinkies instead of fuzzies when they hatch. And I've had to do that, which is totally fine. And most of those snakes still grow up and, they eat just as well, and they got the same appetite as everybody else. They just start off a little bit smaller. Not a big deal. Anyways, alright, well, it's like 10:45. I'm like tired, and I just gotta come back and work again tomorrow, so I'm gonna get these put away in the incubator, and then we'll come back in the morning and we'll check on her, and hopefully everything just works out, no problem, and we get one more tiger egg to put in the incubator. If not, we've got the 14, and I'll take 14 any day. So, alright guys, came in this morning to check on that tiger, and good news is she got the egg out. I already took it away and I didn't show you, sorry. But anyways, this is it right here. So this was that egg that she hadn't quite gotten out on her own the night before, but it was out this morning, and so we already got it put in here. This is the rest of her clutch. So good news is that she got that worked out, and we have an entire it was 15, isn't it? Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 egg clutch from another tiger. So that's great. So we got 15 tiger eggs here to put away also. And we're really excited about that. Alright, and why don't we go show you guys the father of this clutch really quick. He's another tiger, so let's just go take a look. Alright, so this is him right here. You guys can tell he really rubbed his nose this breeding season. Males tend to do that sometimes when they're looking for a female. And so they can just like tear around their cage and just rub their nose a lot. Because they want to find a mate. So that's normal behavior. But after a few sheds, his nose will like heal up. But anyway, he's a really pretty red tiger. And he should really have some great babies. Those two should produce some really pretty offspring. And we used him to breed to this other tiger female too. She hasn't laid yet, but she's our last, she's my last tiger that's gonna lay. And so he also bred this girl right here. And as you guys can see, she's definitely rounding out and should have some good eggs, we're hoping. So the good news is he successfully sired that clutch, which means he should also successfully sire this clutch, is the hope, right? So as long as she did her job, pretty sure he did his job, we should get more good tiger eggs out of this. And she's due in a week, actually. So it's already set up for her. Everything's good to go. I just spray this down, like I said, pretty much every day. And so we'll see more good tiger eggs soon. So we'll keep you guys updated. But thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys next time.